Where the Gator Bowl once stood, now stands this facility. Everbank Field, as EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Jacksonville, Florida. Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And we're off from Jacksonville. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action in this game.
Let's see what we're looking like here, here on this Saturday morning.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Out of the air to start us off.
Didn't like any of them. Could have hit square though.
And the big play drives them backwards.
I looked away. Checking the halfback to start.
Blitz packages from this defense, and already one play in, and that linebacker gets home for the sack. Critical now for this offense to identify what you're seeing, and for this defense to continue to frustrate and get after the quarterback.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Trying again, following the sack. Pass caught by takedown.
There we go.
And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10.
This Joker. Can't stand when they throw bad passes and the rate is high.
And the Jaguars are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
Throwing deep for the end zone.
Thank you. Oh.
Right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That should have been mine.
Oh, that is going to haunt him. A drop touchdown in the end zone. We'll see how good his mental toughness is. If he can move past it quickly and make an impact for them later.
First game on the ground to Jameer.
There we go.
And he's swallowed up in the
I like a lot.
Brought down by Jalen Carter. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on 3rd down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Higgins makes the catch. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
You know, I like the
Jacksonville
completion. You
Bengals.
never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
I like it.
It's no good. He needed more leg, and he sent it too far right.
I like it. I like it. I like it.
We continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
First down, Stroud. Connection made to Dell. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for.
Reading it right to left. I would have read it sooner. He might have been able to make some moves.
39-yard line. Lone back gets the handoff.
Come on, man. Climb the ladder.
And that's good yardage there with a nice set of downs to boot.
Had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away.
Oh,
It'll be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
Thought it was 95. Like, how in the world is 95 catching up to you, man?
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. From the gun, Stroud.
I saw him there, too. I saw him. I thought I was hoping he would hesitate and stop. He didn't. Got away with one. Could be another interception. This is case in point why I don't play early. That ain't crazy early, but I just be trying stuff late at night and early. Be like, let me see if I can get this.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
Little pinball action.
Maybe 5 more now on 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Shotgun now for Stroud. That's what as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Couldn't connect to a takedown. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Now it's Kaimi Fairbairn on to try it for the Texans. Ball on the right hash for this 36-yard
right tackle just gave up the ghost. God dang it.
Everly's kick is good. And that's going to get them on the scoreboard.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Reed now to kick this one away.
Got away with a freebie. Could be 2 interceptions.
From his own end zone, here we go. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Got a lock in. God, they're tripping.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And that's good for a gain of 5. Brought down by Jalen Carter. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Could be guessing wrong here, but I think it's a pass.
From the 25 on 2nd down. He throws a
my goodness.
Big gain downfield.
Look like he stepped out.
After getting across the 45. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
They'll throw on 1st.
Good stuff.
Him over the middle.
Good stuff, good stuff.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Second down now, 7 to go. Here's a throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I'm sure coach, play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
I bet Circle never gets the pass. Unless it's against cover 0, maybe.
Ball at the 33 for first down. They'll go right side with Gibbs.
Going that way too. I was trying not to give up my position. Like, man, just shoot straight down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
This is Gibbs on second down. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Throwing from the gun here. He had it for a moment.
Bad read.
Defensive play to jar it loose.
He had
Incomplete.
the under or crosser.
You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play. Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing, but that's exactly what happened.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff.
Come on, 7-5. Engage. Might be going somewhere if you engage right there. Probably could have got off of R2 as well. Probably running a little too fast or cut up inside. I just don't like that part of the coding. Like they end up like running to a spot as opposed to aggressively going after the next most dangerous player. Like they got an assignment, but they don't adjust to what's actually happening. So it's a tough coding problem, but I wish it would adjust.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Completed over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45.
I threw it down because VD was sitting there, so didn't want him to lurk it.
Is our score. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit.
Probably could have hit the tight end too. He had a bit of a step.
The Texans set to punt. And this will be his first effort of the contest. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. Oh, really good punt here. Fair catch called for and made at the 8-yard line. So no return on that punt. And the Jaguars are going to take over from deep in their own side. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Oh, come on. He can't throw straight at a linebacker and get away with it.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of
Croft, you got to make that play, dude.
Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. Third and short in your back
Jesus.
pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. A give left side for Gibbs.
Come on,
and
man.
Down. They're spotting this one right at the 20. Give him 3 on that game. And that's a Jaguar first down.
Harris, you're going to have to use your abilities. Don't just be lighting up for the sake of lighting up.
A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Up to the line, and they're set. First and 10. Another one for Gibbs. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll come to the line here.
Try to attack this play action.
Throwing now off play action. He rolls to his right.
There we go. Talk about calling it. Come on, man.
Trying to find his tight end. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Penalty not helping their cause for this 3rd down. They send the tight end in motion left. Here he is on 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I'm tripping that Stingley didn't turn around and try to catch that.
A nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Go out. There ain't nowhere to go, buddy. Don't take that hit.
Gets up to 59 yards. And it's going to be Texans football. On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Malone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he gets this one to the 49 on a solid pickup.
Not a fluid cut.
It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Fluid cut, he probably smoothly just transitions up and is able to at least maybe get a few more yards, but you never know.
Take some of the starch out of that front 7.
Here's 2nd and 5. Dell with the grab. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Brown throwing here on first. Pearsall there to grab it. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 20. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably.
I was hoping circle actually came free right there.
First get of the game here to Chase Brown. And he'll
Didn't
push
realize
this
that was
upfield
Chase.
and earn them a new set of downs.
It was University of Wisconsin, Kate, the first time I heard this term, slow to explode through. And think how good that Badgers run game has been at the college level. Well, they made runs like that look easy. Slow to
Gonna send them.
explode through.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Hey, I get it on first and goal. Right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's second and goal.
That's a blitz. May not have the outside. Yep. You can tell by the receivers move. I mean, the DBs move. He retreated.
It's plays
with an
like
inside.
this that make him so well regarded across this league.
Like had his chest facing
Such
inside.
just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. Reed now to kick this one away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They're out and set, first and 10.
Gotta watch for the screen and RPOs and stuff right here.
Throwing from the gun. Defender
Thought the halfback was coming this way.
the hit knocks it free, incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it's second down coming up. Pass play coming here.
Yes, sir. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on third down. Looking for a throw here.
Let's go.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Justin Reed has the INT. And it's a touchdown.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
He not only broke on it to make the pick, Brock, but he was on the move real quick. Knowing short field, there's a great chance that he could take that one back for a touchdown.
That's exactly right. In this area of the field, an offense really only gets a second or two to react to that pick and get over and cut off his lanes. And if you don't, well, it's 6 the other way.
All right, started out real slow.
And the Texans take a 3-possession
I'm getting something
lead.
going now.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
I really want to play the right side with
Back to the air following the pick six. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
A dumb hesitation they make you take. I can't stand it. Let me stand still. Let me just stand flat-footed and still.
And very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Second and 1. Made the throw.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
And it's incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
I don't like it. I don't have any freaking autos.
Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. Complete beyond the marker.
Oh, no.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got
too many responsibilities. Now, what happened to my flats guy?
He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
Kate, that play so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big. They can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
Hello, world.
Complete. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Hits him on the out route.
I hate that.
And this is a result.
I'm sliding. I'm getting out the way.
Flag down. Looks like it's going to be on the offense.
And he stopped, and it's on me. It's incidental, bro. It's incidental. I wonder how they call that in real life.
They'll have a new set of downs following that defensive penalty. They are throwing it again. Makes the catch, but does not do it.
Why is my cover two so weak right now?
Second down coming up.
I'm getting it.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to
Oh,
take
he
another
got
look
it.
at this on their own.
Yeah, they fixed it. I say I didn't think he stepped out.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
I'll watch the screen here.
From the 16. Chased out to his right. He takes it himself.
Good play.
And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Shoot, I don't like it, but I gotta.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Short
Dang
pass
it,
brought
knock it
in.
out.
And this one doesn't go far.
4th and inches, he's going for this. He'd have missed 2 field goals.
Play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
Less than a yard needed here on 4th. Throwing now, needing a first.
Oh. Bro. What?
And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2.
No freaking way.
Off the field. The fourth down conversion keeps that defense out there. That was their shot to end this possession, to sit on the bench, to get their breath. But now they're going to have to buckle down and force another fourth down.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Gibbs. And he's not going to reach the
That's where he
end
was
zone.
going. I didn't want to be on the play side. The play side, I mess around and get hit right there. Croft, I told you to man him up. Get out there. Get after him.
No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it.
I still can't believe he caught that fourth down pass. That's crazy.
Have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Like the DB jumped it. I'm thinking, oh, this might be a pick 6. He jumps it and misses. Let me see. What did Croft do on that play? I told him to go man up. Oh, he got caught in the fray. Okay. I see. All right. I can't hold it too much against him.
That lead trimmed just a bit. Down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Return starts at the 9. He stopped on the return at the 27.
All right, let's see what we have here.
They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. First down, Stroud.
Read it.
They're able to drop it. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Send everybody deep. I know he wants to wait and stretch the field and use his arm. The trouble is, you wait too long, you end up on your back.
All right, here we go. Second down. Another try following the sack. He gets a lock behind one. Deep downfield. What a dive. I think he caught it. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10.
Get there. Get there. Let's go.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston.
Man, I was looking for the slot fade on that one. I had to come back to the right, and I saw VD trailing him.
Love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Point after up and good by Fairbairn.
All right.
And the Texans take a 3-possession lead. Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away.
Well, that's a terrible kick.
He's hauled down on what is the final play of our
Just
first
kick it
half.
straight to him. Let him get a good starting
That's
run
halftime
without
of
the
this
defense getting
contest. We'll
out.
join both
I don't think
teams
I've
in
done a
taking
power
short
kick the
break.
entire
More of
power
the NFL
squib
on
the
EA
entire
Sports
cycle.
in just a moment.
All right.
Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. Reed now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Good, get ugly.
Running back sent in motion. Pass play on first and 10.
He's serious.
And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain
I
of
hate when
26.
people get away with stuff.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this
They
crossing
shouldn't.
route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much
Dang.
bigger impact play,
Messed up my
just
arm
like
over there.
that.
Dump
Good
off caught
screen.
by his back. And they bring him down around the
Good call.
34.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's second and 1. From the 34. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot.
Horrible defense for that play call.
It's incomplete.
If he throws that quicker, he got it.
When we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. One
A
alligator,
little
two
anticipation, and that's
alligator,
probably
three
6.
alligator. He
Demir
needed
probably
another
walking into the
alligator
end
in order
zone.
to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Looking to throw on third and 1. That's caught for the first. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. It's a 13-yard play, and that's
Didn't
enough for the
realize he was
first.
about to run out there
I'm
like
not sure
that.
how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
Still sticking with the passing game.
Come on, Sting.
Throw is swatted away, incomplete.
I know a DB wants to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Throwing it again here. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Justin Reed has the
I like it.
INT.
I like it
That's
a
it
lot.
right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Complete to Dell. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's second and 1. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff.
Oh, break a tackle.
Pick up enough to move the chains.
Hang it.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
I can't believe I go on all cycle without having audibles and big nipple.
Markers reset, ball at the
That's
37.
something I should have fixed a long time ago.
First down, and they go right back
Finger
to
slipping.
it.
God dang it.
Gain up about a handful there. Sidney Brown in on that stop. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
Slipping off the
Fans
L3.
love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Another carry for him. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
So close.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Back-to-back carries here. And he takes it across midfield and into Jaguars territory. Halfway there on 1st down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
Well, half the hay is in the barn when you get 5 on 1st down, and now they're in such a good spot where you can attack those other 5 yards in any way you want.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Back to the well again. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
Make a decision on this play or not.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Yeah, I think it'll work.
It's round throwing here on 1st. Throwing the out route complete. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
That is what elite offenses
are all about.
Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play.
That side probably would have been
Driving
better.
that defense backwards.
Similar look,
1st
though.
and 10 now from the 30. Plowing up the middle. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. It was Andre Cisco who hauled him down there. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Stroud off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. Has it at the 7. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Hey, let's get those next-gen stats out here, Kate. See just how far he had to run between the snap of the football and when he finally got the throw. Did a beautiful job of settling down into zone coverage, even though it took him a whole lot of distance to get there.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Here we go. Lone back gets the handoff.
Excellent drive. Excellent drive.
The Texans push their lead further to start the half.
What week is this?
Well, this is the continuation of one of the greatest scoring seasons in recent memory, Brock. For the first time since 2006, we've got a running back who's reached 20 touchdowns in a single season. Fairbairn now
Oh,
for the
22
PAT.
out of 25. 25 being a milestone.
The point after splits the uprights.
So,
And the Texans making a 24-point ball game.
got enough time to get 3 more on the season.
Reed now to kick this one away.
Now look and see who I play next. Like
And that
the
one bounces
remaining
through the end
schedule.
zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go now.
looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT.
Come on, Sting. Oh, shoot.
And he's got it. And he breaks into enemy territory before being
how in the world does Sting get cooked?
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he
turned that joker around, all he did was a basic cut.
By adding all the extra yardage.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Palmer motioning right. Play action on first down.
Ooh.
He's got Quentin Johnson complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
Oh, shoot, I got my zone depth still set.
First and goal, here's Gibbs. And he's brought down.
Same play, buddy. We know you ain't throwing the same pass again, so we're going to go ahead and just attack that. God damn it. Got to change my zone depth
Take
again.
the right line, the right angle. For safeties to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
Again, it's Gibbs.
God dang it.
And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. About 4 yards for him on that run. More distance than that left, though, on third and goal.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive. Try to stick them with the loss and make a difficult fourth down decision.
Third down from the gun.
Ooh, why were you so deep, though? Oh, I put it on 10. That's on me. You're supposed to be at that depth.
On to try the field goal now, Chase McLaughlin. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. The kick by McLaughlin is good. And that lowers the lead to 21.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop.
He threw it to the flats. I was like, oh, pick six. I look out there. That joker in the end zone breaking on the ball. I completely forgot, though.
It bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
Probably audible out of this. I want to see what it looks like first, though.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
We'll try it.
Toss to the right side.
I tried to cut back into that gap right there. Dang it. Oh, he's probably going to the 4th. Yeah.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Texans football as we start the 4th, and they hold a commanding advantage here. Offense to the line for 2nd down. On play action, here's Stroud. Connects
Climb
with
the ladder.
Johnson.
Climb the ladder.
They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Here's a give on 1st and goal. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
He gets another shot here.
Fellas.
Was supposed to move the chains or at least make third down easier to handle instead. But did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal.
Here we go.
Looking touchdown, but can't
Gotta catch that tank.
That throw doesn't lead to 6.
He did kind of lead him into the safety though, but he still got to catch that.
Now it's Kaimi Fairbairn on to try it for the Texans. A very short kick
Perfect
here
read
from the
too
right
though.
hash. Everly's kick is good. And the advantage now sits at 24.
Oh, I gotta throw it soon. Let me see this
Shot
replay.
across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here,
yeah.
Kate. He could have
Maybe
made
a
that
little
field goal.
sooner,
He could have
yeah.
turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've
Oh,
got
okay.
this one in hand.
Okay, we gotta block it next time. Block it.
Reed now to kick this one away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked out by Jalen Petrie.
Good stuff, Sir Petrie.
Get the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. Went to the oh well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future. And they had somebody there waiting for
That
it
looked
that
like
time.
Petrie too. That's a good face
Fairbairn
down.
now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans grow their lead yet again. A quick chance at redemption after that pick-6 as it's sent away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Back to the air following the pick-6. He's going deep.
It's Christian, sir.
And they pick him off again. Christian Harris picks it off. And the Texans
Number
take
71
over
rolling
on his
like that.
5th interception of the season.
4 picks, 1 game. Hey, I get it. They've not
Tries to
all
test
been
my
his
gangster.
fault, but
You think
is
we'll see it?
getting
Man, that's
easier
Christian.
to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time.
Disrespectful.
Limit things to short, easy passes, or simply take him off this field altogether.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Here's the handoff. And he'll come up with a
Probably
gain of
should
3
just
on the
kept
run
that
up the
one
middle.
outside.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Second down now, 7 to go. They give it to him again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable third down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Right up the gut.
I don't know why I did hit stick.
3 yards on that one.
No, that goes ain't about to run anybody over.
Still showing that commitment to the ground game, the type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Second down now, 7 to go. Hand off to the back. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
Here's a give up the middle now to their fullback. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Well, the big guy gets him some positive yardage in close. It's not that the defense didn't expect run. I just don't think they expected him to be the one running it.
The give here on 2nd.
That joker.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Dell now in motion right. They'll try and pick this up on the ground.
There you go. Got your 100.
First down yardage.
Ask for a little bit more
And
on
we
that
can
one.
take it to the
As that running back's come up with more than he's used to on third down, he made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Texans moments away from win number 12. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. And they'll take a knee.
You got to expect the timeout is coming any moment now, right? If you want another shot with the ball, you'll need every second you can conserve on that clock.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
Got away with one on this game. He had a interception that just ran straight through his linebacker's hand. Like perfect lurk.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to
Might have
burn
been a
timeout
pick
if they want
six
to save
too.
any
I
clock
don't know.
here.
Depending on how fast his linebacker is. But could have been a pick six, at least a turnover. I think I ended up getting 3 on that drive. So that could have definitely turned the game around. Plus he missed 2 field goals. So you know how momentum kind of slides and shifts. But if everything stays the same and we still put up 41 points, you know, but maybe the game's a little closer if he doesn't miss those field goals and he gets that potential pick six right there. You just never know. Madden definitely gave me a gift on that one. I don't know if you necessarily call it getting even, but there was a missed interception I should have had later on where he got a 4th down conversion. I didn't think he should have gotten. But 4 interceptions is going to be tough to win for sure. 12 of 16, 100 completions. I like it. 75%. 22 or 100. So what's that? I got 350. That was the goal, 350 yards. I like the distribution. That'll work. Dang, that joker there went 2 for 108. One was 66. And the other one was 42. Okay. Jawan Johnson. I like it. Sacks, 2. Given up by Neal. I think Neal might be my highest rated O lineman now. Reed had a heck of a game. 6 tackles, 2 interceptions. I like it. Bullock, good game there. I just don't like my defense leading there. Harris had a good game, 5 tackles and an interception. Carter, I like it. 2 tackles for a loss. One of them was a sack. Petrie, Henry, and Bullock, the other tackles for a loss. I like it. Carter had the only sack. Reed had 2 picks. Harris had 1. That was a good alert by me there. And then Petrie had 1 at the end. Petrie's ended up turning into a pick 6. 5 pass deflections. 2 of them by Will Anderson. Interesting. No forced fumbles. 2 defensive tutties. 1 by Petrie, 1 by Reed. Yeah, Reed had a heck of a game. Let's see. We didn't get 5 offense? Oh, because we had 2 pick 6s. That's crazy. This Joker can't get an ability. Like, come on, man. 90 overall. 91 overall. Without the extra pluses. And still can't get an ability. Yeah, we'll just do this. I was gonna go back and just make it do a auto, let the CPU do it, but alright, let's see. What do we have to end the season? Bears, Kansas City. Old rival. And who else? Who's week 18? Oops. God dang it. Week 18. Feds. Okay. Nice. That'll be a good ending to the season. All right, man. Appreciate y'all joining. Catch you on the flip.